Oh, well, hello there, hello, hello, welcome back everyone. I'm in better moods today. You know, I've had a huge amount of time to think about things, weeks upon weeks of just eating ice cream in my sweatpants on a couch, watching sad movies like The Notebook and Titanic, but now I'm good again! I'm so happy and ready to continue, and today we have a big project. We're going to turn these 4 buildings a bit more medieval. Oh, I'm excited. We do have like little bits of buildings. We have 2 behind here, one over there and one over there, including this one. So we've still got a few more to go. But right now, we're going to focus on this side of the highway, the road. Are you ready? Let's get into it. So don't forget to like, subscribe, share with all your friends. Don't forget to eat spaghetti. And let's get into this medievalification. Yes! So as you remember last time, the time before that, we got these done. This side of the road. Now we're going to do this side. We've got a nice... billboard building here. It's a huge billboard. I wonder if we could put something up there, or maybe make it like an archway or something. Then of course we have a food store in here, like a grocer, which is very nice. And I believe there are some things inside of there. I'm not entirely sure. It does look like there might be a farm of some kind. In here is another farm. It's a what kind of farm is it? Oh, it's a sugarcane farm. My God, it's awful. Well, I guess we've been here for a while. So, sugarcane farm, and then we come over here. We have a bamboo farm. Oh, wow. That's a lot of bamboo. And finally, we have this one, which is a bookstore. I like some books. Now, I think we can transform... I'm going to keep these actually what they are. I mean, if you think about it, books and enchanted books in fantasy worlds are completely normal, including the fact that, you know, in order to find books in the medieval times, you would have had to gone into the major cities. Reading was not exactly fundamental, and not many people were able to read. Only the rich and powerful, and even then, sometimes not them. They didn't have to waste their time with such things. Then, of course, we have sugarcane and bamboo, and both were used in items back in the day that were sometimes used in construction or foods. So, I think it's important to leave these kinds of buildings here. Last but not least is the grocer, or a general store. Now, there were many fruit stalls and such like that, but now we're going to make a building version, which I personally think that this building needs to be a bit more exciting. I mean, I like these colors. We've used them before. But with this being a more natural build, I don't really think that the actual building, nor the inside, looks very natural. So, we're probably going to look into making that a bit more nature-driven. We've got 4 buildings, but the first one I'm going to start with is probably the easiest. That, of course, being the bookstore. I do love books, and I can definitely read. Definitely can read. No one said I couldn't. Definitely can read. Every word... I'm not unable to read big books or big words, I promise. But yes, the bookstore. Now, I believe the inside is pretty okay. If we look at the inside, I may change this. Actually, no. Let's look a bit more on that. I may change this a little bit, but it does look very magical in here. I'll change out these and that. I do like this, I've got to admit. I'm going to change out the flooring to something more colorful. Oh, it looks like there's a bunch of books here that never got placed. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, we are going to have to remove those and probably take them down to there. And there's a whole bunch of barrels, but some books are in here, Aqua Infinities and Powers. Again, I'll change out the floor. We're going to change out these walls and the bottom bits. Let's go up to the top, because I believe there's like a reading area. Yes, the reading area is up here. Again, we'll change out the flooring, change over there. I'm going to replace all these with tables and chairs. And same with up here. I'm going to replace these with tables and chairs, and probably just have a maybe bookcase there and have a table and chair just here. Make it a little bit nicer. We're also going to use maybe some floating lanterns or something instead of these well, metal lanterns. I just don't think it's enough, you know. I just think it needs a bit of a change. This does look like an old library, I have to admit, but I think we're definitely going to bring in the well, fantasy world. that does mean I could probably be a bit more creative with the colors that I use here. Thinking of using maybe some purples and some pinks, maybe some blues, but just you know, colder colors. And yeah, so we're gonna get into it first by doing the frame. As you know, I love to do the frames because the frames really help the building along. So let's get to it. You know what they say, trust the process? I really have to trust this process. Because right now, the frame is looking absolutely insane. And, well, the colors are ugly as hell. Although I am liking this part, you know, going for the pink. We're definitely going to add some purple to this for sure, because this is hideous. Absolutely hideous. No one's going to want to buy a book from this bookstore. So I guess let's put it on the walls and hope it gets a bit better. Also, what color windows should I have? Well, this update isn't sad or depressing. I mean, look at all the rain again. God damn, but we did put in the walls, and see what I mean? Trust the process. It looks a lot better now. And I like the white frosted windows. I think it's going well. You know, really giving the magical touches. Exactly what I was looking for. Except when you come in here and see that, well, actually, this looks fine, but let's go to the next floor. You'll see what I mean. The interior decorator has not arrived yet. Yeah, so we may have a bit of some issues. It's very dark in here. And the second floor may be falling to pieces, perhaps. Oh, well, all the books are going to get soggy. Yeah, I still have to put in the ceilings and the floors, because obviously a lot of this is going to change, but we still have the interior to go. So, honestly, we should probably get straight into the interior, making this beautiful, beautiful library and bookstore look a bit more, well, red. See what I did there? But yes, I definitely think the frame and the walls are completing this a lot more. I'm so happy with the result. Before we move on to the next building, I just want a quick look at this one. I mean, look at it. It's got weird and wacky shapes. I mean, those two shapes look a bit strange, and that one over there is a bit strange. I like the leaning of it. The colors are a bit, well, it's a bit silly, but also I like it. You walk in here, and of course, it's like a little menagerie. You got, see how I made this look a little less modern, a little more fanciful. When we come up to the second floor, I want it to be a bit more minimalistic, you know, you're sitting here, you're looking through all the books, because this is the book sales place, and I made this a bit taller. I decided that I liked the look of this more than putting more, you know, more frames. So I took out the frame, and here we are to the main library area where you can read and such. You can come up here and do some more reading. And I had the floating lanterns because I thought they looked a lot better and more mysterious and magical. This is exactly what I was looking for. I'm so much happier now that it's gotten that more fanciful touch. It didn't need too much more when it came to, like, you know, modern look, but fantasy, it definitely needs something just a little extra, and I'm so glad for it. Now, the next one actually doesn't need much at all. It's very Asian-inspired, I must admit. This building was very Asian-inspired. I was even inspired when I was looking at it. I found more buildings like it in Japanese architecture diaries and such. But I actually really like this. All I'm thinking of doing is replacing the brown with dark oak, and then changing up some of these windows. I'm going to put some different frames inside. And yeah, just really changing it up. I'm also going to change up that area right there. I just feel like it's a bit too modern. So yeah, it's just about the shapes. The inside of this is actually not going to change at all, because once you come in here, actually, I'll probably change out this flooring. But once you come in here, it's just very normal. I feel the floor is the only wrong part of it, and it just looks very different. I might actually change it to a mosaic if I can for the entire thing. Either that or just like a nice color. Probably something to do with this kind of textures. We'll see. But yes, this building is not going to get much of a overhaul, so I thought I'd do this one quickly next. I mean, it's the same with this building as well. It doesn't need much of an overhaul. I'm definitely going to change all the types of used on this. Like this terracotta is making it look a bit too modern. And also maybe going over a few of the abstract shapes I've tried. But we'll see, we'll see. It's time to go in and change the material. This is not modern enough. Close, but no cigars. Done. And look at it. It's different. It's certainly different. I certainly think it looks different. That's for sure. If you look at it from all angles, yeah, it's different. I prefer this first building, to be honest, in its makeover. I think this building got maybe a make under. I'm not entirely sure, but it is definitely of a different age. We definitely aged it a bit, made it a bit more old looking. So that's something. At least we did something, right? Yeah. Now with this one, it is literally only going to be changing out all of those, all the brown terracotta for dark oak. This time it will be, I'll see if I can find a different kind of log that's still brown and replace it with it. Because, you know, this world's a lot different. But honestly, the only thing, you know, modern about this is the terracotta part. And when you come in here, even this is just like an old-fashioned vibe. So this one will be the quickest and simplest. It is literally just changing the frame over with something a bit different. And I feel like this one's probably going to take the biggest blow. Just like the bookstore, this one's going to take the biggest blow. So yeah, let's just focus on this one first and get all the frames replaced. Everything else will stay the same, but the frames will have to be replaced. This is what happens. This is what happens when you decide to build an entire city. Business friendly. I told you this is what was going to happen. Right, now what kind of wood can we find? I'm going to have to explore the world. Oh yeah, there's only half the size. I keep forgetting that this part has been cut up into like this. So yeah, we have a lot of these frames to replace. And at least this terracotta here is brown, but it's too close to this brown. I think that might be black terracotta, and that's brown terracotta. Either way, we have stuff to complain about. We have stuff to change and logs to look at. Alright, let's go log shopping. Oh, I do love to go get some hardwood. Ugly, ugly, truly ugly. You're both so ugly. I have never seen two more pathetic, sad buildings before. I mean, look at it. This one is basically a light shade of beige, pink, whatever, with dark browns and light browns and so many different browns. And you're just a textured mess. What did I think? I mean, you do kind of have a nice swirl to you, though. It's just, it looks so unnatural. It's just so symmetrical, and I hate it. But, overall, I mean, it's more fantasy, I suppose, because it looks like the entire place is alive! It looks like the logs are alive! But whatever, you know, they can't all be bangers. Especially these two. I feel really bad about changing things. Just not bangers, you know. They're not bangers. Now this one. Look, I don't mind the granite that's going along here. I just have an issue with the terracotta. I think that should be turned into an orange wood, and then we should have some orange bricks in there, or some red bricks or something. Maybe some the normal bricks. We'll just put some bricks in here. It just needs a little bit of a de-transformation in a way. The inside, well, the inside is really where it gets bad. This is just a jumble of, like, look, these are fine. But what is this floor? Why is this here? And what the hell is this? It's just so ugly. So goddamn ugly. Whoever designed, oh well, we know who designed this. Business friendly, your taste sucks. Right, so we'll keep the granite, I think, but replace everything else. And, I don't know what to do with that top bit. Is it actually attached to anything? Let's have a look. Yes, it is. It's, it's part of the machine. Huh. I see. We've got our work cut out for us, that is sure. Actually, we might be able to, okay, we're going to place some bricks, we're going to put some fence pieces up there, Put fence pieces. I replace that glass with fence pieces. And right here, we're going to need some sort of mural or glass thing going on. Alright, I see the damage that has been done. Right, time to fix the grocer up. Make the grocer less grosser. Well, that looks a lot better. Oh, wait, what? Oh, dear. It seems because there's machinery behind it, it keeps pushing the trapdoors open. Which kind of is cool. Every so often, the trapdoors will open up, and then a few minutes later, they'll close again. Wait for it. Wait for it. Waiting for more. Waiting. Waiting. Come on. Where's some more? I guess the pumpkins do. Oh, there we go! Oh, there's another one. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. Either way, I kind of like that touch. Like, just keep opening and close. He said kind of magical, yeah. You know, kind of magical. I mean, to some people, technology is magic and crazy and stuff. But I kind of like that touch. Otherwise, we did, of course, change this to a wood, and we changed everything to a nice brick, and I thought about turning the glass into into pieces like this, but I went against it the last moment. I thought, no, no, no. Plus, we have bigger fish to fry. The bigger fish big inside of here. I mean, look at this fish. Look at how red this goddamn fish is. I'm thinking that we could do the same thing with the checkerboard, but I might do spruce and oak in here. We're going to turn this into, maybe I should do spruce all of these things, and then do oak and birch down here. And whatever this is going. I'm just getting rid of it completely. But yeah, otherwise, we just have to change this inside area. Everything else is perfectly fine. I mean, in here is fine. That's fine. So yeah, we just have to change out this flooring and that cat register. Should be simple enough. I mean, this is the final touches to this area. We just have to make it look a little bit better. Just a little bit. The inside is pretty red. That's for sure. Oh, I know you have to think about the above roof. I'll just do oak. Oak will be fine. Well, I guess we finished. As you can see, I did the orange roof. We did some orange cupboards with the nice little chairs right there. We did the checkered floor, which I think this looks a lot better. I'm a lot happier with this. Like, a lot happier. I think the inside is a lot better. The outside just has more of a modern touch. As you can see, a lot of pumpkins have been growing. All the trapdoors open. I kind of like the look of it. Look here, gives it more of a 3D aspect. I wish I could have opened them all up. Oh well. Either way, I think this is rather good. You know, I feel, just personally, that this grocer is ready to be the grocery. The big grocer, whatever. It's got carrots and potatoes already inside of here. I think this has got some radishes, some pumpkins right there, some lots of chicken. Take some of that chicken just in case. I'm running out of sandwiches. And we got some wool, lots of seeds. Lots of wool, it's wheat. Some eggs. Wait. We've got eggs. Oh yes. Throw the eggs into the water. There we are. Only 3 chickens, but still. Hello, welcome to my home. Yes. So, yes, we finished. We finished all 4 of them. I have to say my favorite one is still the bookstore. I think it looks really pretty. I like the colors on it. My least favorite's definitely this one. I think it's the ugliest. I think it just looks like a mishmash of things. I think this is really cool with all the trapdoors and such. And this one this was the least changed, so it doesn't really have much to it, you know? Overall, I think we did a good job today, and hopefully next time we'll have some more things to look into. Next time we are going to finish off that building over there, and the 2 behind here. Leaving these 2 to the very end. Being that they're connected, they'll be the final piece of the puzzle. And after that, I can start working on projects. I've come up with some ideas, you know. The time lapse, because I've got to name the project. So yeah, time lapse, hourglass, sands of time. What about sandy glass or magnifying glass or time warp? One of those ones sounds really good. We'll have to look into it. Also, I've talked to people about you know, setting up the projects. So we're gonna spend a few decades trying to get the perfect candidates for each of the projects. Yes. Gotta look into that. You know, gotta have some lists written down. I know. A lot of the candidates applying will have dark and mysterious pasts, things they're trying to escape. But you know what? That's fine. That's fine. We all escaping something, aren't we? We're all escaping something. And I'm also planning a trip on to a new land, a land that hasn't been seen before. Yes, I got a distress call from a place called Algazia. Very interesting place. Yes, so as you probably heard from my phone call last time. So yeah, anyway, I will be going there, and that's gonna be fun, and really excited. Hopefully I can talk to Deirdre, being in Algazia. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really good. Yes, and I will be going there as kind of like a mission, you know, going on a mission to protect others. Yes, my first time mission. It's gonna be wonderful. Either way, we've come to the end. You heard me correct. We've come to the end of this episode. That's right, we have. We got these 3 done, and it's been wonderful. It really has. I hope that you've enjoyed as well, and if you have, don't forget to like, subscribe, share with all your friends. Don't forget to eat spaghetti, and I will see you very soon. As I said, we are going to finish off the other 2 buildings before we get to the end, so there will only be a few episodes left, because after that, I have to get to work. No more building, no more fun. It's time to pull up my wizard socks and start doing some magical trials. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye!